I always leave this one to last, but I don't want to spoil your meals. Now we're going to talk. You see, we've spoken about the business, how to become successful, how to build it successfully, but now you are the key to that. You see, for things to change, you've got to change. Or else it's not going to change. For things to get better, you've got to get better, or else it's not going to get better. You see, so we all want to grow our businesses, we want to be successful in life. Now we need to be willing to accept the things that we need to change in our lives to get us there. The roadway to financial freedom. Oh. The roadway to financial freedom is not smooth. Okay? Don't worry about that, that's fine. So, we're going to need this. I'm talking about everybody up here too. Alf and I are on a big mission, and he plays a great part. And Alf has a responsibility to me, and I have a responsibility to her. If something goes wrong with her, I've got a challenge. If something goes wrong with me, she's got a challenge. Right. And I think vice versa, so you need to have that responsibility over your own health. Check what you eat, check how you eat, do all these kind of things. But you know, number one, I need to talk about these things because our business, we are promoting a healthier and happier world, right? And disease-free. So we need to be the example, right? We need to look apart. Look at, we are healthier, we are healthy, we fit that, we are more positive. We work on our minds, right? We're growing, right? That's important. People buy us before they buy the business. Am I right? You see, so this is actually vitally important. And there are many things that go with that. But number one, we've got to understand one thing about our bodies, right? This is done, your flesh. The flesh doesn't say, I want tea, or I want coffee, or I want sugar, or I want this, or meat, or whatever, right? It's this thing. Or ice cream, or all these gas cool drinks, and all these poisons, any drink are poisonous. They are actually toxic. Yet we use that, and we're not an example. That's actually important. I think the last time after I had coffee might have been 1996. And we used to have it like everybody else. You know, we'd drive to Grahamstown, we'd do a meeting, we'd have coffee at the meeting, coffee before we leave, come home again. I won't tell you about the challenges there, but maybe next evening you drive to London, you have coffee at the meeting, coffee when you leave, yeah? And things happen, and we said, hey, we don't take it anymore, we had some challenges. And it was after she reached a level, a dangerous level of caffeine. Yet we weren't there, even at home we were drinking coffee. Just on our trips. And she started getting heart palpitations on the trip and all kind of things. Port Alfred, before about 20 days before Port Alfred, I just stopped and really started praying with her at the top of the seat, back of the car. And then got to a doctor about 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock at night at Port Alfred and booked her straight into Greenacres Hospital, whatever. And then it had reached a dangerous level. So you don't know what is going to happen to you, you understand? The best is to be careful. I'd say best to leave it with coffee is a drug. That's all he is to it. It gives you a high and you drop right down. You've seen people that drink Coke, like it's medicine. Coke is so acid, it destroys the acidity in your body. And you could actually get colon cancer. Besides the sugar you order, and by the way, anything that's sugar-free, you tend to want worse than the sugar. You know that? Yeah. And maybe I should send the creators watching. You watch the brain one day. Okay? We watch it 10 or 18 times, you watch it. And maybe I should send it to each, a couple of your leaders, send it to marketing. He's got it, and he sent it to me. I hope you share it with the team. Check, follow it up with ask him anybody, what he sees, he should give his team as well. It's very good. It's a psychiatrist. Has done over 60,000 brain scans in the last 20 years. He actually shows you the brain. The fatter you become, the smaller your brain becomes. What's a smaller brain? Huh? And that's the truth. Go ahead and send it to your team. Seriously. And that's a fact. Alcohol will show you what it does to your brain. If you're reading this book, what it says. It destroys certain things in your brain. You know, so we're going to think of these things. And that's why we're talking, you know, we're all family. And we talk because we care. I can't let you get out of here and you're not going to get better. You see, in Africa, we're very different. You can go to America or Europe and you can take a 1-ton pickup and you put 1 ton on it, maybe, but not more. But you come to Africa, it's different. We saw the other day, Kurt and I were coming out of PE, went on Wednesday. You said, Bucky had standing next to the road, obviously Orient or Central, whatever. They loaded this 1-ton truck, they put high sides on it, wood, plywood or whatever, and it's loaded full of oranges, but the Bucky is hanging like this. You see? And now, the fault of that Bucky, if the Toyota, it's not Toyota's fault, not the guy who loaded it. You understand? He's innocent. The Bucky should take it, all right? 1 ton, maybe over 2 tons, so what? All right? You know, we sit here today, and that's if you believe that our Father in heaven created us. He gave us a body, He gave us a brain, and He says to you, that body is capable of so much weight. You say, oh, God is stupid. I'm going to load it. Will my knees start giving in, my back start giving in, and everything else gives in. You say, gosh, God's stupid. Look what's happening to my body now. Now I must pray and God must heal it if I mess it up. Does that make sense to you? No? You see? This I'm talking seriously because we love people. Be careful what you're putting in. Don't trust the outside. Don't think somebody else is checking. You're going to check. The food additives that they add in our food out there. A lot of those things can cause cancer, can cause stroke, can cause heart disease. No? But you know what? We just eat it. They're telling me the yogurt you buy today, and even this yogurt we had here as well. We used to get a yogurt that was fantastic here. Came from a free state. It was organic, and there's no sugar in it, no preservatives. And if you kept it in a fridge, it lasts beautifully. Oh, 3 months, 4 months, and still be good. Right? But now they say it's very little dairy products in the current of yogurt. They've got all other kind of things in it. Yet it still tastes like yogurt. And we buy it and we think it's safe. You see? So start checking these things. Don't take everything for granted. Get a yoga lesson and make your own yoga. Get the raw milk on a farm, you understand? Weeks to make yoga, you make it. Get little things if you want it. But basically what I'm saying is, look out, look out, look out. Neo-life products, that's why they work. They are GMO-free, and we need to send you all that video on say no to GMO and watch it. I'll just give you a brief, but I told you the other day that marigold is a flower. You spray the Roundup, it doesn't die. Now Roundup is a deadly poison. Cancer, all kinds of diseases. It's banned actually for human consumption, but you know what they do now? They take a gene from a marigold and they splice the seed. Be it beetroot, cabbage, or carrots, or beans, or whatever. Right? So it grows up and then weeds, the farmer sprays Roundup. There's no way you get it off the food. You're going to eat it. You see, and people aren't thinking. So it encourages you, you've got to eat, you've got to eat all the supplements. I never believe every human being outside there must have at least one carotenoid and one formula 4 every day, just to look after their bodies, because the food they eat is not that good. Okay? So it's important to do that. So are we going to do that? You want to get financially free? It's easy to do, but easy not to do. It's up to you. Don't know what you grow. We know you can do it. We know you can get in. We know if you're the example, guess what happens? We're going to help the people outside there. By our example, they're going to look at you and say, hey, I want to be like that. I want to be healthy. I want to be active. And those who need money will say, no, look at that person's business, they're making good income. I'd like to do that. Let's help them. You see, we've got, I want you to say, we can change Africa, this business. You know that? We can give hope to Africa. We can change South Africa. We can change women. I really believe Africa is where it's at. Like us. Yeah, is where the future is. Africa is incredible. The people are incredible. And we need to get out there and just be the example and touch lives, and you'll eventually have a business everywhere without you even going there. We've never been to Ivory Coast or Senegal or Benin Republic. We've never been there, but the business is there. Our team. Somehow they got there. We'll see some of them now in Istanbul at that function. People we don't even know, but they're somewhere in the business. It can happen for you too. Who'd like that to happen? Huh? You don't put up your head, God can't see it. Who'd like that to happen? Let's see. Right? Yeah. See. You want to be financially free? Put up your hand. Don't put up your hand, it means you're not going to get it. God's not in the confess. Okay? Let's go out there and really get this thing done. We'll talk a bit about leadership. Yeah, I'm going to share amongst ourselves some ideas and get this thing rolling. And really, I'm excited about this group. And that's why we haven't had a big group yet. It's been easier and more communicative. One gets to know people better. You can spend time better. Which if the group's too big, it's like a circus, right? You're not even touching base. I think John and Danella could be a good example. Why do you stand up and give him a point? John, you or Danella. Then if you give your feeling, maybe one video, what you tell everybody the skill is creative. Hierdie kamp nie durf sy If you are gone, anyone.
Yes, the difference is the last time there were, I think about the same amount of people more. And yes, it's like Charlie said, I know the counseling part. Last year it was really not good. And I've learned much more. It was easier for me to concentrate, and it was also easier for me to get to know people, to talk to people. Yeah. So really, Charlie, the smaller, the better.
I concur with that, Charlie. Definitely by association, we mingle with one another because it's a smaller group. Other than the other time, I think it was 2 years back. So yes, that's a plus for me. And in terms of the special session between you, Alta, and us, well, it was quite good to me because quite clear in terms of our goal setting or what we're supposed to do as means of improving the business and building a deeper structure in terms of our business. So thank you very much, and thank you for the wonderful people we've shared here this weekend, and for just being the nice people. I mean, I'm not a person going around and joke with young ladies and so on, but I did that.
Yes, that's true. I've never seen John talk to young ladies like you did here.
Oh yeah, you will. This is important. And there's a page each year for you to take home. This is not what you eat, it's how to eat scientifically. Okay? It's very simple, and it's not a big thing. You eat it all first. Fruits, vegetables, salads, never uncooked food. And it tells you in what sequence to eat. So you don't become uncomfortable. And then you might even lose a bit of weight eating properly. And doing these things. Okay? And it says here, oh yeah, 30 minutes after your meal, you can drink hot water or hot soup or hot rooibos tea. You understand that? The reason is the reason is the heart keeps the fat in suspension so it go down. You understand? Well, else if you have a fatty meal like you had, when was it? Chicken was lunchtime and stuff. That's got a certain amount of fat in it, you see. Now if you had something hot to drink 30 or 40 minutes after the meal, it takes those fats down, they're not going to rise, and that's why people have heart attacks and all those kind of things, because this fat is not getting down. Okay, so it's just a simple little thing. And that's how we eat. And we'd like you to carry on like that, so you have a copy to take home. Now we're going to talk a bit, done the, what's it? I want to thank Gloria for the training manual and you for sharing on how you guys do training in Mozambique. And now we're going to talk about leadership, and then everyone share a little bit, and then I'll share on. We're going to start the other side.
So the next topic is about leadership. Okay. So leadership is about influencing other people and get them to follow you, to do the things that you guide them to do. Now, a leader is someone who set the example. What I'm trying to say is that if you want to be a good leader, you must be the example. Do what you expect people to do. Not just tell them what they must do. They must look at you and see the way you behave, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you do things, and they will follow you, following your example. A leader is someone who knows their people or their team, who knows their dreams, who knows their limitations. There is no way you can help your team if you don't know the people, you don't know their limitations. And it all comes from relationship. So a leader must be someone who is capable to develop a healthy relationship with the people that are part of their team. So, know your people, set the example, and help them to achieve what they want. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I think that Alice has covered a lot of what I wanted to say, so there's not very much else, but just I think you need to, as a leader, remember that you're not above anybody, that you are equal, and in fact, as a leader, you really have to have a servant's heart to be able to be a leader. Because our job is to serve people, and in the serving, we actually build those relationships a lot easier, where people can see, because it's not what we say, it's what we do. And so if we are there to be able to help, to do, and I think as a leader, we've just got to also just make sure that we, as Alice said, we need to know our teams. We need to know what's happening in our teams. And I find that the back office stuff on there is very helpful in actually tracking their businesses, tracking what they're doing, seeing what they're doing. I find that very helpful with people that I don't get to see personally and a few levels down, that those are people that you can help to put in, and just phone them. I think, I remember how important it was for us to hear from Charlie and Alta on a regular basis. And I think that's what a leader needs to do. You need to be in contact with your people. So you don't have to phone them every day, but phone them, make time, even diarize the days, like once a week, phone those people, and then those people, and you just keep a check on them, and just make a note of what you spoke about, or if there was something that you said, so that you can check it, put it in your diary, so that you can just keep up that continuous thing, because you don't remember everything that you've told anybody. Somebody says, oh, you said that, nothing. Can't remember, and you can't say to them, well, I don't remember what it was that I didn't say, or I did say. So if you just make a little note, it does help. It just makes people feel more important as well, knowing that you remember. But we can't expect ourselves to try and remember everything when we've got a big team. So if you start doing the little things early, they become a habit. And as you keep doing them, then it's not a big job. It just becomes a lot easier to do.
Okay, relations very simple. And by the way, leadership is not easy. It sometimes can be lonely, right? It can be very lonely if you have no one you can communicate with. So that takes courage. That's where you keep working on yourself, keep growing. And leadership is somebody with integrity who can stand for what's right and don't compromise. You see, if I don't agree with anything, I'll rather shut up and walk away. Okay? If I choose not to disagree. If it's still a business, when it affects people, I will disagree if it's not right. Okay? So that's important. Now, I want to show you something right now. And this will be a good example. If you can watch this table, see, you see what I've got in my hand, a piece of string. Now here's where I want the string to go, in this direction. But now what I do, I try from this side to push it. It's not going. And that's leadership. You can't push people. You've got to lead. When you lead, start going again. They follow your example. And that's also part of leadership. Don't push, lead by your example. You've heard it up here. And it's challenging and all that, but I tell you what, challenging on yourself. Look after your body, be the example. That's part of leadership. You see, there are people in this room who in 2 or 3 years' time from here are going to be earning 100,000, 200,000 a month. Doesn't matter what you are right now. Depends if you get yourself right. You decide to be disciplined. Decide to do what it takes to be the example. And by the way, you've heard from Alta, I heard her talk about tithing and saving some and do it. You see, you must sow. So you need to tithe. I give to God's work. I don't give to anything that I don't know. But there are certain things that Alta and I tithe to. And you see, what I look at tithing is investing in my future. You understand? My future is not yet. You know that. I hope you know your future. My future is in eternity. You see? So that's where I invest. Now, a lot of people invest in all kinds of things and not in their future or not in their business. I've seen people in this business earn big incomes. They do silly things with the money. And eventually, something goes wrong in their business because they weren't doing this or weren't doing that. So I want to encourage you. Learn to be the example. Learn to work with people. Learn to care for people. I don't. If somebody comes to me and they've got a challenge or whatever, or they need money for this, make sure before you do anything, I don't just give to anybody, right? People must, I make sure that whoever we tithe to is a good, godly cause and it's worked the right way. You understand? Then you won't have a problem, right? So you save, you tithe on the most people never save. You must pay yourself, so you save money. And part of leadership, not just putting money away, is looking after the money now. Don't go for fast investments and funny deals, right? People are going to come to you when you start earning income. It's a danger of this kind of business. When they see you earning income, somebody will say, come, I'll show you how you can earn 20 or 30% on your money. Always ask that person, how much of your money have you got in it? And a lot of times they've got none of their own money in it. I've seen people lose the money they had for a farm, lose it totally, those investments. So we might be simple all the time, but we have a rather a secure, low interest than a high interest, high risk. That makes sense? You see, so be careful. I'm not going to guide you on that. Be careful how you do it. And it starts small, right? You should start, like Alton said, with money management, have money intelligence, start looking after it. It's part of leadership. If you don't want to be struggling financially, your people will see it, okay? By the way, you must also never share with your people what you're currently earning. Okay? I want to tell you a true story. Years ago, in 1987, 88, now this was been 88 already, we were to Ukraine Company. A certain leader asked me and said to me, it's about 1988, 89, hey, how much was your check last month? The check wasn't big, and we were full-time, right? And I said to him, I said, it was fantastic, and you wouldn't believe me even if I told you. Okay? Remember that. I'll tell you what happened. Many years later, when Arthur and I really, the income was really big, I said to this guy, how much did you think we were earning those days? And he said, oh, about 20,000 a month, and we were earning 2,000 a month. You understand? Let them think what they want to. You don't say it. Okay? Somebody says to me, how long have you been in business? I'm brand new and I'm excited. What's exciting is not brand new. My excitement's brand new. I'm excited about the future. Oh, you see? You say to yourself, and people will see it on your face. Okay? Now, I've got another thing which I also want to share with you practically. And this is important. In 1987, when we were challenged financially with Alton and I, and this was the best thing that ever happened to us. I've been going around the country, showing people when I worked for the company, how to build a business, how to, now in 1986, we were struggling. We were sponsoring, we were doing all kinds of things growing. I'm not going to get into the whole deal, but anyhow, 87 we were big time challenge. I think just about it was bankrupt, right? I owed the bank a lot and everything else, right? I kept saying, God, I've got a good bank manager, Kirk, and I kept reassuring. I said, don't worry, it's going to work, you're going to get all your money. And we owed him a bunch, okay? And he believed in us and knew I wasn't. We were working on it, and something happened. You see, so that's the exciting part. In those days, if I did a presentation anywhere, and we'd invited people, okay, they were not interested. In the back of my car were products, maybe so. So the next day, if it was an evening meeting, the next day, and that's an important thing I'm going to talk about. If you do a presentation anywhere, a small group, whatever, have a register. You can get examples from us, and with their address and phone numbers and everything on it. That's what we always used to do. So next day, I'd go and show them how to save money. I had the address and everything else, and boom, that's where I went. And I'd demonstrate the products again. I'd share the economy, and I'd involve them in it. In those days, we had quite a thick manual. It's a lot thicker than now. It used to cost us about 75 rand those days, the manual. And you open up your manual and say, why don't you have a look through and see what you'd like to order for the end of the month? They'd like to look through it, they can order 1 or 2 products, and on the retail sales slip, we'll fill it in with their detail and the price. And then you say, now, would you like to pay for it now? And then shut up. You see they're hesitant. You know they've got all the money. Say, no, why don't you just put out a deposit? and we use their deposit to order from the company. So you can help anybody who's got no money in build this business. So now when you go to deliver that, one morning I'll bring in the 5 liters that we use, how I do it, what the superintendent of the CLC office, got it on a checklist for tomorrow to bring up. Anyhow, I'd leave now, and we were going to deliver, I'd go back with their products, and if it was superintendent LDC, I'd have every 5 liter containers. And we'd go in and I'd re-demonstrate it and show them how to do it properly, the economy and whatever. And then I'd say, hey, why did you do it? And see what you like for order for next month. You see? And the same thing. Got an order, take a deposit, and leave. So you deliver, you leave with an order. You deliver, you leave with an order. Does it make sense to you? A lot of you people just sell one time, and then it's hard to get in again. And that's how we did it those days, and that's how our business grew. And we taught our people the same thing. So that's important. Does that make sense to you? Very strong. And now, easy to do and easy not to do. I'll tell you another thing. After the presentation, unfortunately, I don't have an application form yet. But if you've got one, Alice on the ball. I normally have one in that briefcase. That's good. Okay. Now, if I've shown a presentation, a business meeting, and I had a guest there, maybe somebody else had 1 or 2 guests there, at the end of the presentation, I'd go down to the guest, okay, and I'd say, let's say, let's go to Mike. I wouldn't come and talk to Mike like that. I'd go down, because never talk down to people. Now I invited Mike to look at a way to make money. I said, Mike, you want to use my pen or yours, you see? And I said, Mike, so I'll fill in your details, you see? And Mike would fill it all in that way, right? And he'd approve it at the bottom was both husband and wife, or partner, whatever. If they put them both on, right? They say, congratulations, you guys have made a fine decision, very exciting. Now, and I choose a kit, right? And they say, right, how are you going to pay? I say, well, we don't have all the money now. I said, no problem, how much have you got now? 200 Rand, 300 Rand, whatever, take a deposit. On the side there, I'd say there, see, so much, and the date, and you sign there. And you give them a copy. That's their receipt for what they're giving you. Now you're going to get, okay? And you're going to work with them, you got money. The same as what I did on the board. Help them with their list of names, start phoning, start working them as if they're in the business. And you start building downline. Just now, you see one of those downlines are going to come with the money to join. You come back to this person, you say, look, I've got the money from one of your downlines they want to join. When will you get your money? Well, I can't register when you're not registered. You'd be amazed how quickly they get the money. Now you're really going down, you see? That makes sense to you people? It's simple. Thanks, Alice. But never talk down to people. Never ever. Go down, not their level, a little bit below their level, and look up. And that's important. People don't like to be talked down, right? It's actually almost threatening to some people, okay? So little things like that are important. And you got all that, you know what? Huh? Okay. By the way, while I see this, I've got to bring seeds going. If you people want to get good seeds to plant at home, vegetables, right? Look at www.livingseeds.co.za, right? It's up in Transvaal, but it's all the old kind of seeds. And they even encourage you to keep your own seed. Now, whatever seed you get from them, you don't have to buy every year. Once you've got that seed, they will show you how to look after your own seed for planting in the future. So you keep your own seed forever, you see. And it's all the old kind of vegetables and stuff that have still got all the nutritional value that the stuff food, the seed you buy in the shop today, even if they say it's non-GMO, it's a lie, right? This is heirloom, old type seed. The other things that I've got in seed shops in the Port Elizabeth, and they say non-GMO on it, and you see the thing, it is not, okay? I can taste the difference. If those that come from this place, it tastes totally different. So if you want that, you get that kind of seeds. That was not part of the session, by the way. I just thought, yeah, I would get, what is it doing? Have you got margarine printouts?
I'm going to bring it up tomorrow, Epson.
Okay. I'm just going to bring you a printout tomorrow. They will do, but hopefully. After the college gets done, and you're going to print out about Coke. You're a star. Now, she puts this on, yes, she'll do it, don't worry. I don't know. But a lot of people, margarine, you want us to throw use margarine? That's a fact. It's plastic. Margarine is plastic. Not butter, it's plastic. No, Hinyani. I'm honest with you. You'll see on that printout. They developed margarine years ago for the turkey business, right? To feed turkeys. The turkeys were dying, so now they put it to humans. Right? You've got to be careful, folks. Yeah? The world we live in is just money, money, money. You are not important. And that's a fact. And the Coke story also helps you as well, hopefully. She's got it on 5, she's on the board, she will have it, I promise. She's got it on her filing cabinet, and she'll find it. Okay? And what about saying no to GMO?
Don't worry about it. Future is going to
And what about the other one? And I'm getting into trouble here. Okay, not that. I would have spoken about it. That's good for you now. God is good all the time. Anyhow, that's about when the envelopes. Going to hand them out. So let's put together a couple of envelopes for you all. And there's some CDs and DVDs in there, very good ones. Necessarily, the speakers that we've had at functions before. Please, for Eagle team use only. Don't pass it to other teams. You understand? Just for your business, okay? And use it for your business. You can share it with your downlines, that's fine. As long as they all share in the business, in our business. But don't spread it out. It costs us a lot of money those days to get those speakers in here from America. You wouldn't understand that. And sometimes, I'm talking now in the year 2000, I think some of those speakers might have cost you just to get them here, just in honorarium, paying them. Besides the cost of flights and what, it would have been 10,000 rand, 10,000 US dollars for the convention. Right? You understand? So you get in a thing for nothing, treat it like it's valuable. Okay? And that's how we respect our thing. Anything in the manuals in our business, anything that they give you, it's Eagle Team things that we put together. Other people haven't done that. But they can do their own research. See?